Stop. Don't laugh. It's simple. It's easy. Just imagine everyone out there's naked. That's all.
Oh, hang on.
Hi guys, John the Firearms Instructor, and welcome back to our channel. I'm glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, my name is John Johnson. I'm the owner and operator of Firearms Training Facility in beautiful Cape Coral, Florida. If you're one of our subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We really appreciate you subscribing to our channel and helping a small family-owned business. Today we are going to have a special guest, and that special guest is Mrs. Johnson. Come on in, Heidi. This is my beautiful bride of 28 years. In this video, we're going to cover a lot of stuff for women. Women control, grip, stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment. Miss Heidi and I have been married for 28 years. This year will be 28, and we have been shooting a long time. She shoots a lot, and we're going to go through some fundamentals with her this morning. Last week she was shooting pretty well. Let's see what she does today. I'm going to have her put 5 rounds in the gun this morning, and we're going to work off our control. What we're looking for, Miss Heidi, is we're going to look off of the grip, stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment, and all the fun stuff like that. So right off the bat, we talked last week in regards to you actually physically driving that gun more with your back. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's going to help you tremendously. We're going to work with this top target, top row. I'm putting 5 rounds in the gun. Guys, what's important more than anything else? We always talk about foundation. Foundation. It's important. But foundation, it means your stance first, getting that feet shoulder width apart, bouncing on your knees. Now, for a man, he's going to control the weapon with his pecs, his biceps, his triceps. When you watch Miss Heidi shoot here today, she's going to drive that gun out with her dominant hand and stop it with her non-dominant hand. And she should feel that across your back. And last week she was really, really tight groups. We'll see what she does today. We're going to work top row, middle red circle. Now we talked earlier in the videos about where to aim, you know, about the 6 o'clock hold and all that stuff. So I just want to watch you shoot a little bit. I kind of like this because I can critique you without getting in trouble, right?
You think?
You think. All right, Miss Heidi, go ahead and pick that weapon up. Finger off the trigger. Drive that gun towards the target. And slowly press the trigger. She's got a great stance. She's lined up her sight system. She's got her eye over the weapon. And she's slowly pressing the trigger. There we go. Good. 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 All right. How did that feel? That felt good? Did you put 6 in?
You must have put 6 in.
Yep. You felt good? Good.
Yeah.
Control. Nice, sweet. Off the right just a little bit. Let's do that again. Turn our head just a little bit more and watch the tip of our finger. Let's put 5 more in. What's important, guys, is when you're shooting a pistol that you're not putting your whole finger in it. Miss Heidi has a tendency to over squeeze with her dominant hand, so she wants to remember to squeeze with her non-dominant hand. It's a 60-40 split, so give that a try. Turn that head just a little bit and slowly press. Same target. Yes, that'll be great for us. And then you're going to use the tip of your finger and just slowly press the trigger. There we go. That's more in the center. Okay, good. 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 All right, so all those were a little higher. If we kind of look at your sight system, you probably were using the center of the red dot. Kind of think about 1/3 of the red dot this time. We're going to go right target. Let's see if we can get them right in the middle there, okay? What's important to understand, guys, when a bullet flies, it doesn't fly in a straight line. It flies in an arc. So we need to make sure that that bullet rises up in our line of sight. The manufacturers put it like that, so we're going to talk about 6 o'clock hold, Miss Heidi. And you want to work that 6 o'clock hold area there and see if we get in the middle. 1/3 of the red dot on the right side, please. Nice, smooth trigger pulls. All right, good. There we go. What's important more than anything else is consistency. Being able to cut the rounds and control it. All right, good. That was good. So what I'm seeing, a little bit of wobble when you pull the gun up. You're letting it rise up just a little bit. Drive just a little bit harder with your back. When we talk about, guys, when you're shooting a pistol, you want to drive with your dominant hand and pull back with your non-dominant hand. So before we load the weapon up, I want you to put the gun in slide lock for me. There we go. Close it up. It's empty. Put your other hand on there. And I want you to drive with this hand and stop it with this hand. Do you feel that in your back there?
A little bit.
Yeah. Try a little bit more then. There we go. Do you feel that? All right. So at that point in time, what you want to do is the more you drive that weapon, the more you're going to control it. All right. Let's go ahead and get 5 more shots downrange, please. What happens a lot of times is that gun's rising and falling during the shot, so it's coming off the horizontal and vertical line. Our vertical line itself is where our dominant eye is, and a horizontal line basically is where the weapon should be. So let's go ahead and punch that out. Right hand, right target, slowly press the trigger. All right, good. We had a jam here. Now you know how to solve the jam problem. Very good. Very good. There we go. That happens once in a while. That's a good way to clear it. She saw there was a problem. She fixed it. Good. Good. All right. That was good. That was a good group there. So if you're watching Mrs. Heidi, what she's doing is she's getting a good grip, good stance, good trigger control. She's allowing that gun, if it rises at all, to rise above the vertical line, never below the vertical line. Let's go out, put 5 more rounds in. Let's finish off that left target. So 5 tips that I could give you, ladies, if you were wanting to shoot like Miss Heidi. And I wish I could shoot like Miss Heidi. Number 1 is don't forget, get a good stance. Feet shoulder width apart. Bouncing on your knees. Weapon driving completely out. Almost lock out that wrist. And slowly press the trigger. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to show you guys the drive method. I'm going to let Miss Heidi hold the weapon, and I'm going to lift it on the front of the gun a little bit and make sure she's putting enough pressure on that weapon. So we're going to put it in her hand. This can be done by anybody you know. Get a good grip. You see Miss Heidi's got the grip here, 3 fingers up, finger off the trigger. She's going to flip it over, lay her hand in there, close it up, back up just a little bit, drive that gun out. Now stop me from bending your wrist. This is what we're looking for, guys, that gun not to move at all. Now, if she needed a little bit more power, what she doesn't, she could actually drive with this hand and stop it with this hand. Go ahead, try that. That gives you a lot more power. You notice her feet are shoulder width apart. She's bouncing her knees. She doesn't have her back backwards. She's leaning forward here to allow the gun to soak up some of the recoil. So when the gun is firing, she's able to control the recoil by just leaning into the gun. And never forget, guys, you can actually lean up against the table a little bit, and it'll help you balance yourself a little bit. All right? Let's do 5 more shots in that left target, please. Probably loading the magazine's the toughest thing to teach you guys. They make loaders for that, but Miss Heidi's got that. She's been doing it a long time. There's a method to that, cross method. We have videos on our website about that. All right? Nice, smooth trigger pull. Looking good. Slowly press that trigger. All right, set it again. Set it again. All right. Well, there we go, guys. So 5 tips. Ready? Grip, stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment. It's simple and easy. Probably the 6th one would be is make sure you find a great instructor to get you started. It's very important you get comfortable with the weapon. Like Miss Heidi, you're very comfortable. Mm-hmm. As you can see, I don't get smart at home because Miss Johnson knows how to shoot a pistol. So until next time, guys, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. Let's say goodbye, Heidi.
Bye.
Bye, guys.